Hello everybody and welcome back to the Watchalong today. Selamat datang kami menyaksikan langsung untuk perlawanan ini. Welcome to the final day of action here at the Badminton Asia Championships. Kejohanan Badminton Asia. This is the final day of action. And we have got an action-packed day for you today. Okay, saya boleh kasihkan kamu perlawanan yang paling ceria, paling seronok. Okay, when we get this game underway, this is going to be absolutely intriguing. So if you're new to this channel, then please like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Show your love and support to this channel. Here we go. Alright, kita sedia untuk perlawanan. Right, this game has gotten underway. This is the mixed doubles final. I have got the order of play. If you do want the order of play, I will put it on the next game because I've actually not got it set up yet. But I could whack that on and then kind of do it, you know. But obviously it's not ideal. Image. I don't even have that. So I need the file as well. But I do have the file. It is with me. I'm looking at it right now. Tang Chun dengan saying Suet. It's on the community page, right? Tang Chun dengan saying Suet perlawanan dengan Midorikawa dengan Natsu Saito, right? Both Chinese pairs, the top Chinese pairs are both went out yesterday. Lost to Tang Chun dengan Zhang Zhenbang dengan Wei Yaxing. Losing in straight games as well. Very, very surprising loss. You know, no one could believe that. But the Hong Kong pair surely did, and that's why they got into that position, right? Right, they got into that position. The next game is Chen Yufei lawanan dengan Han Yu. Right, Chen Yufei dengan Han Yu. Third match is Liu Shengsu dengan Tan Ning. Perlawanan dengan the All England champions Nami Matsuyama dengan Chiharu Shida. Right, the China dengan Japan. And then we move on to the men's games, right? The first one, Kun Nembun Wirisan, right? Kun Nembun Wirisan perlawanan dengan Lu Guangzhou, right? Right, Kun Nembun Wirisan dengan Lu Guangzhou. And then the final match is Darence Chan dengan Suet ah. Right, Darence Chan dengan Suet perlawanan dengan Chen Boyang dengan Liu Yi. Loads to look forward to today. I'll be live for all 5 games as per usual on this channel. I always do, you know, full 5 days. Normally 5, minimum 4, I can say. So how are we all doing? Selamat tengah hari semua orang. Tengah hari, you know. Yesterday we went live a little bit later, you know, but today it's worth it. There you go. Look, an all Malaysian coaching bench, right? Semua Malaysia punya jurulatih punya duduk dekat sana. Can you believe it? Right? We could watch Tan Bing-sen and Tan Bing-sen win his first title potentially today. Potentially, it's a big potential because I see them as favorite going into this game. I see them as favorite going into this game. What can the fortunes change, right? How the fortunes can change, right? If you're new to this channel, then please like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Show your love and support to this channel. Nearly plugged it in the wrong cable. That would have been funny, right? Yep, nearly plugged it in the wrong cable. 3-5 Midorikawa dengan Saito, right? Midorikawa dengan Saito here in this game. And then obviously the next tournament, Piala Sudirman, right? Piala Sudirman, the Sudirman Cup. The Sudirman Cup, I've just got the alternate feed. I'm just getting the alternate feed on. I remember back in the days when you had the alternate feed. I think we had it in 2023, so you could watch like 2 angles at one time. It's like a CCTV, you know, right? 6:3, where you're like a TV director. You get all of the best shots. There you go. Talking about best shots, that one is good by Tang Chun. You know, the net kill. I think she covered the Saito in that opportunity over there, right? Here in this match, if you're new to this channel, then please like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Another point. The Japan pair at the moment cannot deal with this, with the relentlessness, right? With the relentless pressure. It's too much at the moment, proving too much. The experience. The number 5th seed against the 8th seed, okay? Yesterday, Midorikawa dengan Saito kalahkan, they beat Kapila in the quarterfinal. And they beat it's a really weak mixed doubles discipline. He beat the pair that beat Go Sun Huat and Shiwan. Pasaribu. Pasaribu, there you go. 4-7. Here in this game, if you're new to this channel, then please like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. 4-7. 5-7. Changing up and down, up and down, up and down. Here in this game. Ooh. Is it 6? Are we on 6? Yeah, we are. Right, they're catching up. The Vincent, they got I tell you, he has got the best job in the world. He's good at sponsors as well. I need someone contact his agent. I'd love to speak to him. I'd love to speak to him, genuinely. 8-6. Come on, Tang sir. Right? 9-6. Come on. 7 minutes. The first 7 minutes. Ooh. Smack. Go. Move, move, move. Progressive, progressive. Yes. 10-6. Oh hey! 11-6 the mid-game interval. If you're new to this channel, then please like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Show your love and support to this channel. Here in this game, Badminton dengan Chung Han, I tell you, they look chilled though. They look chilled. I'm when the coach is chill, I didn't know Ohori got the Mr. Ohori got he got the big job, you know? He got the biggest job. That's the biggest job, right? 12-6. Tang Chun Man dengan Ying Suet. 12-6. Bam. Bam again. Wow. Oi, good drop. Good drop by the Japan guy, the male. The Japan male guy. He did well, right? Here in this watch along, if you're new to this channel, then please like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Show your love and support to this channel. 7-12. 8. Midorikawa dengan Saito. No, don't kick that fucking wire. Don't kick that wire either. Oi, smash. Way. Ino. Here in this match. Oh. Lepas ayah Ohori cakap nak retire. Oh. She had so it's to help her dad, you know. It's like giving him a better retirement savings. It's like, oh, dad, you don't need to. I help you with your retirement savings, yeah. Your promotion rise is how I will pay you back. Empat belas 10. 14-10 Tang Chun Man dengan Ying Suet. Whoa. Go Tang. I think that's why she got it, you know. She has the best job. I'm telling you. It's on TV Sarawak, right? Is it? It's on TV Sarawak if you are in Malaysia, right? If you're in Malaysia, you can watch it there. Boleh menonton di sana. Boleh menonton di sana. Di sana mana ada. Right? 11-15. Too much pressure lah if you're dead number one in association. I mean he worked his way there. I'll give you that. I don't think he was a badminton player, so you know he didn't have the ex-player, you know. Well, he was a badminton player, but like not like Focuson, you know. He's not really a good player, right? He's not really a good player. Come on, dong 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 dong. Whoa. 16-13 Tang Chun Man dengan Ying Suet. Tang Chun Man dengan Ying Suet. Fast drop. Okay, smack Midorikawa. Okay, Saito. The defense is too good. The defense is too good. Dong dong. Dong dong. Dong dong. I like it, you know, because when you have the number one gig, when you have the top gig, right? When you have the top gig, I mean, I'd rather be in the position than not be in the position, Wing. You can't reject that kind of offer, because if you reject that kind of offer, then you never know when you will get it again. That's the thing. You never know when you will get it again. So I think better be in that position than not, if you ask me. Right? Delapan belas 14. Ouch. 19-14. 19-14. Like that like whatever it is, it's working. It's not the Red Bull drive in F1, you know? It's not like you don't want it, you know? It's like datuk ship, you know? You can't say, I don't want datuk ship, Orang kasih you datuk ship. I don't want datuk ship. There you go, it's game point Tan Bing Sen. Sorry, Tang Chun dengan saying Suet. Tan Bing Sen's chance to win the first game. Right, well, he's in his first ever tournament. And it's the reuniting pair as well. That's how you do it. Imagine if they win this tournament. It'll be funny, because you got you got Chen Qing Chen Jia Yifan. Okay. Ooh. 15-20. Oh my god, he balloons it in the net. 21-15. He balloons it in the net. Absolutely. Boom. What do you want to do? 21-15. 21-15. If you're new to this channel, then please like, share, and subscribe. And the domino effort. No, I think I heard there's some kind of gig that they do now at the BAM, not the BAM. No, I heard they're doing some kind of thing where that when the Japanese player, when they kind of want to retire when they get married, which is a shame, really, because Serena Williams has a but different kind of culture. They'll say it's different kind of culture. 21-15. If you're new to this channel, then please like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Show your love and support to this channel. 21-15. Leave it. Left it. Left it. Nice. I like Labubu, right? I like Labubu. Look, not an ad, but I like Labubu. So if the player has got Labubu hooked to his bag, right? I will admire the player, right? I believe there is one player that hook. I can't tell you who it was, but I saw it. No, it was I think it was last week. It was at the international challenge. It was some player. I don't know. Female player. I did the watch along. Hmm. Completely irrelevant, but um, you know, when I see them filming dolls, at least then I might take an interest. The doll, the player. Hey, I tell you, my bag. When you next time you see me at PMO, right? The goal, right? One of my life goals actually is to have like a whole line of plushies, with my bag. And then when people who see me at stadium before will know that I have a sling bag, right? And a sling bag, I want all the all the all the jazz, Satu sama. Back to the game. Good drop by Midorikawa, by the male player. The Japanese male player. Imagine if Pop Mart start knocking on the door. I'll be like, thank God, 2-1. Midorikawa dengan Saito. Oh, hui. Well, hey, it could go to rubber game. And the domino effect. Oh, I read the comment already. I don't know why it just popped up on my thing. Popped up 5 minutes ago. Should be there 5 minutes ago. It's this thing where if I plug in the mic, it's telling me that but it popped up on the bottom screen, which is a completely irrelevant point. 4-1. 4-1. I love how they just filming the game. Stop filming the game. The game is already filmed, and technically you're not allowed to do it, right? I get it. You look like you're filming the whole game. I saw people with tripods, bro. Like May. In what happened? What happened to living the life? You know? You only get one chance at this. You only get one shot at this, and you're choosing it to film it. You know? No, is that not him? It is what's his name? It's Wong Zhong Han now. It's Wong Zhong Han there. Yeah, it's Wong Zhong Han there. Yeah. Yeah, I hate it. When people, what happens? It's like a concert. You know. Can you imagine if you go to the Coldplay concert? Can you imagine? Yeah, they'll be like, yeah, come on, sing it with, cause you're a sky. Yeah, sing it with me. You're a sky. There'll be like people just holding their phone there. Like, and there'll be like thousands of people of them. You get it when you go to concerts, like, and then they're just filming the whole freaking song. I'm like, you know, that wouldn't happen 10 years ago. It wouldn't. Enjoy it. You know, the phone doesn't need to enjoy it. You need to enjoy it. And the worst thing is that when they film it for every single point, it's like an act of stalking, basically. You're just filming someone, the same person, filming it over and over again. That's out. Oh no, it isn't. Well, it does force Tang Chun to a save. Here in this match, if you're new to this channel, then please like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Show your love and support to this channel. 8. You always find the negative. No, it isn't! Bro, the game is being filmed! If you want to watch the game, go and watch the freaking TV. It's on YouTube anyways. Bro, you're there to experience it. Like, I get it. I get it if you are there for, like... This is why some people, right? This is why British people, they call us people tourists. When they go watch Premier League. You know, you're not there to watch Premier League. You're there to, oh, this is my ticket that was £50, but it's £500, and I go and watch Arsenal against Brentford, you know? And you're like, oh, you know, I go in there during game, take a picture of myself at Emirates and whatever. And you're like, bro, fucking sit down and watch the game. And the worst thing is like you're standing up in front of people, normal people who are wanting to actually watch the game, who go there week in, week out, and they're like, oh no. And then after that, oh, you go and buy this, you go and buy that. I mean, it's business for them, but you know, it's like a little bit, it's a bit touristy, you know? It's too touristy. It's 11-5, the mid-game interval. Midorikawa dengan Saito, they're responding well, you know? They're responding well. They're responding well. Here in this game, it's not. It's the truth, Wing. It's the truth. I went to GEM, you know? I went to the Gloria concert last month not last month, a month and a bit ago. And there was just people just holding their phone all the time. And the phone blocking the artist, you know? So you telling me you're gonna watch football from the fans' POV? You know, rather than that, actually go and I don't know, buy a ticket and see it for yourself. Hmm. 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 What? Ouch. 7-13. Cool. Ui. Ouch. 14-7. Well, this looks like it's gonna go to a rubber game, don't it? 14-7. If you're new to this channel, then please like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Show your love and support to this channel. They record 90 minutes. That I don't want to be rude, but that's just weird. That's just weird. It's weird. 9-14. I mean, the TV director. If it's like that, then the TV director doesn't need a job. You know, it's a dying job. I spare a thought to the TV directors. Out. 15-9. Like, I get it if you're making content. You know, like, I get it if you're making content. If you're like me, or if you're like Thogden or something like that, I get it, right? But for the regular fan, and you're just like, it looks good in my gallery. It looks good on my gallery. You know? Maybe the warm-up, I'll give you that. You can film the warm-up if you want. But, like, but it looks good on my gallery. Oh, I tell you what looks on my gallery. I tell you what. I plead the fifth. Right? 10-15. 10-15. Oh, you missed it. Tang Chun man. 16-10. 1-8. He tried. Right? He had the chance to smash. Right? It was Saito. Dia just lift it a little bit, but then Tang Chun man opened his hand wide, and just, a sense of frustration, macam hmm, hmm, hmm. Here in this game, hmm, hmm. Oh, hmm. 12-16. Ooh, I tell you what, I'm excited for Darence Chan today. Saya tunggu excited. Here in this watch along, if you're new to this channel, then please like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Show your love and support to this channel. Oh, I tell you what, this late comeback, so many unforced error, but they are people always talk about. No, that's why it's better to go and watch game. Because for me, right, when I watch football, I always spot things that I don't see on TV, but you're not gonna start filming it. That's the media now. That's why we need to revolutionize the media. That's the media. You know? That's what Gary Neville is telling you. That's why we have to change. That's why I started this channel. This is the goal of this channel, because I don't want badminton to be like football, you know, where they just tell you shit and then, you know, they just listen. That's why we have to revolutionize the badminton media, because I can see our media is slowly getting there, because the player agenda, because these ex-players, you know, they have their own agenda, right? They have their own agenda. So I don't want badminton to be like that. I need badminton to be fair, and in this, you know, that's why I'm doing this channel, because saya takut that badminton will be like football, you know. 18-15, because everything that, you know, everything that the storylines they make, it all comes from the media. That's why media is important. Media banyak pentingnya. If you say so, right? 1915. No, player have their own agenda. Media have their own agenda. I want to be fair. You know, I want to give balanced arguments. You know. Oh my God. It's still not over. The trophies look good, I'll tell you that. The trophies look good. Whoa. You're so funny. Oh my God. Out. Hmm. 20 game point 16. Ooh. Still is available here. There's a chance. They're still not giving up this Hong Kong pair. 17-20, 17-20. If you're new to this channel, then please like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. There you go. Rubber game. Rubber, rubber, rubber game. Rubber, rubber, rubber game. Here in this match, if you're new to this channel, then please like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. How am I BAMTV light? I'm telling you, Wing. What makes you say that? What makes you say that? Right? We don't forget we got Darence Chan dengan Suet playing later today. You know? In the final match of the day. That's what I like it. Yeah, yeah. You know? The final game of the day. That's why I like it, because if we're the final match, I can enjoy, you know, all of the matches and then get tensed at the end, you know, rather than enjoying all the matches and then being angry at the enjoying the match first, and then kalau menang, if we win, nice, right? But if we lose, it's like, you know, the feeling good is not there, you know. You don't feel good, you feel angry, you know, you feel frustrated and all of that. I tell you, if you look at players, right, you think our ex-players, they don't have agenda just because, you know, I didn't get to that level, right? I didn't get to this level of badminton, right? You guys are just listening to these ex-players. They control the media narrative, you know. The ex-players, all they good at is just holding racket in hand. Doesn't mean that their opinion will be any better than us, you know. We need to know that, we need to understand that, you know. So if they say that, you know, that Gosifei and Izudin should win this tournament, or Li Zijia should win this tournament, does that mean that they should win this tournament? Really? How many times have our ex-players been wrong, right? So many times, I tell you, so many that I lost count, right? They always come up with. I remember back in Lee Chong-wei era, you know, when we had the chance to win Thomas Cup, you know, they will write articles and articles, whether it was James Selvarage or, you know, other people. They will write, they will go, you don't notice them, right, for the rest of the year. But during that time, they will write endless of articles, put it on the Star newspaper, saying that Malaysia got chance to win Thomas Cup. I remember 2018, you know, they said, Lee Chong-wei lost Thomas Cup. You know, they has to make it count. He has to make it count. So what? You lost in the quarterfinal. Malu tak? Just because ex-player, right? Ex-player might not like. I remember back in the days, you know, back in the days, they didn't like apa tu siapa, Ku Kengket dengan Tan Bun Hyong. They called him lazy. They called him all of that. Ku Kengket semua tu. They called him lazy. And guess what? We're all going in the media, right? I remember Chinese New Year, they're saying, oh, this was, I think, 2015, you know, bila dia gaduh, they're saying, don't send him to the, they can only send him to the local tournament. Cannot send him overseas, because main teruk, you know? And that was because of the media. So just because you're looking, oh, you know, the media, this, don't matter, you know, it don't matter. Hmm. Their opinion, we've got to start thinking in 2025, just because they are ex-player, don't mean their opinion is better, you know? Hmm. That's why I want to challenge the media, you know? As like in the Olympic, I keep saying, oh, we need to challenge the media, we need to challenge the media. Hmm. Very good drop by Tang Chun. Hmm. But Wing will not listen. I know he will not listen. He will not listen. Hmm. 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 Ouch. Hmm. Hmm. Oh my god. 7-4. Hmm. Don't forget Chen Jufei next match. Right? Hmm. 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 I think he grew out of badminton, I tell you. No, I disagree. His bias is quite strong. I disagree. His bias is quite strong. He will never say anything negative about the player. He will never say anything negative about the player. He does have a bias. He is very pro player. When he reports, right? He is very pro player. He wouldn't like me saying this, right? He's very pro player. And that he is the reason, I'd say he is the reason why we have this culture that we don't want to scold player. Everything is not the player's fault. That is his ethos of reporting. I think, in my opinion, right? I'll get a lot of shit for this, but okay, don't worry about that. I'm ready to get toasted tonight. It's a very strong opinion. But I'm telling you, his ethos is he will never say anything bad about the player. He will always side with the player unconditionally. He will if that means going against the coach, he will go against the coach. If that means go against any other party, he will go against any other party. That's why when in the Thomas Cup, right? When we lose in the Thomas Cup, we realize, oh, we failed. but we don't want to accept that ultimately it's the player's fault. But that is the narrative that you guys, you guys would tolerate. I'm not saying he's the worst, but I'm just saying the truth, That's your opinion. And if you want to revolutionize the badminton media, we need to respect the opinion, I respect your opinion, but I disagree. If that's what you believe, you like Monday said, you can only champion what you believe, you champion what you believe. I believe you're wrong, but ultimately you champion what you believe. 12-4. Hong Kong pair absolutely dominating. Tan Bingchen is he'll go. I bet you this is what he'll say on social media. This is what he'll say, right? I can already see it. He'll say, "Very good job, Tan Bingchen, winning the coaches, proving Malaysia is coaching is the coaching badges in Malaysia is very, very good." He'll say something along the lines of that. Making Malaysia proud on the world stage. He'll say that. 13-4. But that's his way. There's no wrong way of journalism, right? There's no wrong way of journalism. But that's his way. If that's how he wants to approach it, that's fine. You're not wrong, right? You're not wrong. It's like other people. You see, right? For example, right? I'll give you this very, very good example. Who's the scoop journalist that all of you guys quote every week? Fabian Peter or something like that. I remember when you guys were writing trash articles about Fabian Peter being so harsh on Aaron Wuyik, being so harsh on the team that didn't succeed in the Asian game that lost in the third round, right? No, I think no. That's why I said you need to come to ABM. If you come to Bukit Kiara and see for yourself, I think if you come there and see for yourself, you see a very different picture to what he paints. Because I tell you, I see a very different picture, right? No, I never said BAM was at fault. I never said BAM was at fault. Was not at fault. When they do something wrong, then I will say that they are doing something wrong. But at the moment, susah lah mau hidup, you tahu. Life is so difficult. No, oh bro, when I was in Malaysia, bro, I go to ABM like my favorite restaurant is there, 7-16. But like Fabian Peter, you were talking shit. I remember he did an article about me, right? That guy, bro. he works for one organization and then he go and change to the other organization and people start to like him. But the articles that he's writing, he's still quoting the articles, you know? The articles that he's writing, right? It's still the same articles, I think. But just because, right? My point is, right? I'm starting to lose the plot. But you know, but when he worked for one organization, you're saying, oh, he just talked shit about him. But the same writer that go to a different organization, the same writer, but all of a sudden you're saying, oh, he's this, he's very, very good, he's very, very good. So what was he before then? It's like saying, you know, if Anthony was playing for Ajax, right, before, and he wasn't doing much, he was still doing his fidget spinning, right? And then he, or for example, I'm trying to think of an example. There's some really, really good examples, right? Or like Kevin Phillips, right? When Kevin Phillips, right? Kevin Phillips, he played for Man City. Obviously, was never good enough to play for Man City, right? But then he go to West Ham, right? It's still that shit player that plays for Man City. There's no difference in that. But you guys, what you guys do is, oh, Kevin Phillips, he's, all of a sudden he's good, He's all of a sudden he's good for West Ham. You are West Ham, he's very, very good, Mm. Here in this game, hmm. 89. Let's watch some badminton. Well, Tan Bing Sun is about to prove Malaysia's coaching badges, do work, are credible, because he's about to win his first tournament in Hong Kong. Right? First major tournament. Tang Chun dengan Suet are on the verge of winning this title. They are now 1 point away. Satu mata pegang 11 mata. Match point after 57 minutes. Mm. Mm. Ooh. Oh, there you go. 10 for Japan. Hmm. Right here in this game. Hmm. If you're new to this channel, then please like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hmm. Oh, holding on. Hmm. Yeah, people, I'm an easy scapegoat, I'm an easy scapegoat. People like to scapegoat me. I feel bad, I sendiri, I feel bad. People scapegoat, I'm the easy scapegoat forever. Never right, you know? Hmm. Oh my god, this Hong Kong player, Tang Chun Man, lifts to the back of the court. Hmm. Hmm. Whoa. Whoa. Smash. Ouch. are you doing? What's your purpose? Huh. Tambingson. Yay! That's Tambingson's first title. There you go. Tang Chun dengan saying Suet. He comes and embraces Hong Kong, win the title. Wow, and there you go. They'll hold that prestigious trophy, and it's only taken 4 months for the new coach to come and win win the tournament. It's only taken 4 months. No, Harry Iman Piringadi will have something to say about that, right? Harry Iman Piringadi will have something to say about that. I'm telling you. You believe in our coaches, you know. If you are not gonna believe in our coaches, then who else is gonna believe in our coaches? There you go, Red Cat. They've never won this tournament. They've never won this tournament. Saying Sweat. And in fact, it's their first ever medal at the Asian Championships, and they've taken gold. Absolutely brilliant. After beating, you could say the final was yesterday. You could say the final was yesterday where they played Jiang Zhenbang dengan Wei Yasing. Absolutely controlled that game from start to finish. Never stopped. It was just non-stop pressure, and bila dia berjaya, I'm so happy for them. So happy for them. Excellent. I call it an excellent performance. For the Hong Kong pair. And they deserve it. Absolutely well deserved. Well deserved. Well deserved. It shows that Malaysia, our coaching badges are good. Our coaching badges are good. Our coaching qualifications more too, the structure all is very, very good. Absolutely brilliant. Tanya untuk Tang Cuman dengan saying Suet. Right, next watch along. Chen Jinfei, right? Chen Yifei dengan Han Yu, all Chinese final. The first Chinese player gonna come on to court today, and the first of four matches featuring China. So the rest of the finals they've got Hong Kong, China won it. So you could say one might say this one also China, but I'm not gonna get involved in that debate. Chen Yufei takes on the unseeded Chen Yufei, trying to win her first Asian Championship title. She takes on Han Yue, right, in an all Chinese affair, the number 2 seed, right, and who beat Gao Fangjie yesterday, and I can't remember who they won in the round before that. But I'll push you guys over there right now. See you guys over there, right? If you're new to this channel, then please like, share, and subscribe. If you enjoyed my debate, then please like, share, and subscribe. Tang Cuman dengan saying that dia dapatkan juara here at the Badminton Asia, right? Let's see over there. Let's watch the match. Come, mari. Hey, didn't I set it up? There you go. There you go. Your stream will stop immediately, and anyone who's here will be sent there. Yep.